Liam didn't hate himself for the act of cheating, he hated the silence that followed it. The betrayal had lasted exactly one reckless night, 7 days ago, but the consequences had moved into his chest and built a permanent, crushing home there. He sat on the sofa, watching his girlfriend, Sarah, knit. She was making him a scarf, a simple domestic act of devotion that felt like a deliberate torture. Every time her needles clicked, it was the sound of a countdown to his inevitable collapse. He remembered the week before, running into the rain to meet the other woman, confusing lust with liberation. He thought he was escaping the predictable routine. Now, he'd give everything to be back in the routine, back in the quiet safety of their predictable, honest life. The silence between them wasn't peace, it was a lie, and every piece of furniture in the apartment, the shared bookshelves, the worn coffee table, the photograph of them at the beach, felt like a hostile witness. When Sarah smiled at him, her eyes full of gentle, trusting love, he didn't feel loved. He felt like a thief wearing a clean suit. The regret wasn't just a feeling, it was a physical law. It made his head pound and his stomach clench. He realized the greatest tragedy wasn't the loss of the woman he cheated with, but the continuous, agonizing damage he was doing to the one he stayed with. He wasn't protecting Sarah, he was subjecting her to a ghost of a boyfriend, a man too cowardly to be honest. The breaking point arrived with a small, innocent gesture. Sarah paused her knitting, walked over to him, and gently smoothed the furrow in his brow with her thumb. "You're tired, aren't you, Liam?" she whispered, her voice full of worry. "You've been carrying the world on your shoulders all week." That was it. Her kindness, her complete lack of suspicion, her profound capacity for empathy shattered his resolve. She thought he was carrying the world. He was only carrying a single toxic secret. He couldn't accept her tenderness built upon his deceit one moment longer. He realized the act of cheating was the betrayal, but the act of silence was the cruelty. He grabbed her hand, pulling it down from his forehead, and held it tightly. His palm was slick with nervous sweat. He stared at her, seeing her face clearly for the first time in 7 days, knowing that the next words he spoke would destroy the comfort she offered and the life he cherished. His voice came out ragged, the sound of a man finally dropping an unbearable weight. "Sarah," he said, swallowing the thick lump of fear and regret. "I haven't been carrying the world. I've been carrying a lie, and I need to tell you the truth."